In this video, we'll talk about level curves of two variable functions. So far, we know that we have two methods to visualize functions, and these are the arrow diagram, where we have a set of values that the variables take, and then we assign through the rule of a function, we assign those sets of values to the specific function. And then we also have the graphs, which is a simple way to visualize functions. In two variable functions, we also have a third method to visualize them, which is the method of a contour map, which we borrow from map makers. And in this case, points of constant elevation are joined to form what we call contour lines or level curves. And what are these level curves? So level curves of a function f of two variables x and y are the curves with equations of the form f of x comma y is equal to k, where k is a constant in the range of the function f. In other words, a level curve shows where the function f has height k, and it is the trace projected on the xy plane. So for example, in this case, we see that we have this surface, and every point on this surface has a value of, let's say here, of x, y, and z. And essentially what we do with the level curves is that we project all that surface in the x, y plane, and then we assign to each one of the points to a specific level curve. So we said, in this case, for every x and y, then we get a specific value for z, which is equal to k. So for example, in this graph that we have here, all the points that are in this in this circle on the surface correspond to k equals to 45, and then all the points that are on this circle correspond to k is equal to 40, and that goes on. So essentially we have essentially this is the z in this case, and let me denote that here. So this z of all these points on that circle of the surface correspond to z equals to 40, so k is equal to 40 in that case. One simple example to visualize that is through a contour map. So suppose, for example, that we have the contour map of this function f. So this is the contour map that we have. And we are asked to estimate the values of f of 1, 3 and f of 4, 5. So what we need to do is we need to find where we have the point with x equals to 1 and y equals to 3. So if we go to the contour map, this is where we have, let's denote that with blue. So x is equal to 1 and y equals to 3. So this made up here. So this is the point with x equals to 1 and y equals to 3. And this will be the value of the function at 1, 3. And since in this level curve, we have that f of x comma y will be equal to 70. And in this level curve, we have that f of x comma y is equal to 80. Then at this point over here is a little bit off the 70 level curve. So let's say that f of 1, 3 is approximately equal to 73. So it's between 70 and 80, quite close to the 70 level curve. So let's say that it's approximately, the f of 1, 3 is approximately equal to 73. And let's also find the function where x is equal to 4, the value of the function where x is equal to 4 and y equals to 5. And in this case, let's denote that with another color. So we have x equals to 4, which goes up until y equals to 5. So this point is between the two contour, the two level curves of 60 and 50. So that point is approximately a little bit more, it seems that it's a little, so it's between 50 and 60, closer to 60. So let's say that at that point, the value of the function here, the value of the function at 4, 5 is approximately equal to 56. So that's how we can find the value of the function at any given point by looking at the contour map.